Welcome back, ladies and
What's
gentlemen.
the deal? What's
Today,
the deal?
I mean, I'm very excited about this interview, as you know, always. But today we have our first athlete, and when I'm talking athlete, I'm not talking about no bullshit used to play in high school.
Nah.
I'm talking play Division I football. You feel me?
Big
NFL
schools.
prospect.
Yeah, big schools.
We got Mr. Booda over here.
Man, what's up,
How's it
y'all?
going, dog? How's it
I'm
going?
happy to be here.
Hell
Feel
yeah,
me? I'm
man.
blessed, really. Thank you
How's
for having me on the
everything,
show.
bro? Shit.
Everything good, man. Everything rolling, moving how I need to be. Patient, but I ain't waiting for nothing, you know what I mean? Taking care of the fam, making sure they good, checking up on the homies. That's all I can ask for. Making music, getting good content now with y'all, you know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Absolutely.
Patience is a virtue,
and we
man.
appreciate you coming on, bro. Absolutely. We
no.
appreciate you, bro.
We've been scoping you out for quite some time. You feel me? How to
Well,
finally get this situated.
Unfortunately, we did shoot a first video, but it didn't go through as we planned. But, dude, even from there,
Yeah, that
like,
shit was tight.
that shit
was
clicked for
tight,
sure
bro.
off the
And now we
rip.
got the whole gang here. You feel me?
Which is great, yeah, bro, because the whole gang clicked too. So that's
Yeah,
awesome.
so
man.
we need to crack down on this, man. So we all know, you know, anyone that knows you know you're a baller and shit like that.
Appreciate that.
So what's that like playing at a Division I football level?
I say it's real humbling. You know what I mean? You got to be dedicated. You got to be ready to encourage, inspire, be ready to assist. You know what I mean? Because playing football, it's a team sport. It ain't no individual sport like track, tennis, water polo, something like that.
Yeah.
But, you know, you just got to be dedicated for real. Make sure you leaning on your brothers and make sure you could count on them. You know what I mean? It's hard, too. It's a lot of time that going to it.
So you started off going to USC, correct?
Yeah, for sure.
And then you transferred, or
Yeah, transferred out my 5th year, my last year of college football.
did you technically redshirt, or you just play
I
the?
didn't redshirt. So since COVID happened, 2020,
Oh,
they
yeah.
gave everybody in college football, well, everybody in NCAA an extra year to play.
All
Gotcha.
sports.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause,
like
you know,
another
Community,
year of eligibility,
NAIA,
right?
NC
For real?
yeah, because I was in NAIA
Damn,
and we
I
got
know
like
that.
a free year. So technically I haven't even played a single year.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
man.
pretty much piggybacking off what he was saying, like we only played 6 games, and it's like that ain't enough for a
Yeah,
lot
bro.
of people. You know what I mean, bro? To really get your film out there, really get your merch out. So,
Shit. No, yeah. Shout out to NCAA for that, man. Giving athletes, prospects another year of eligibility just so they could get their name out there. You know what I mean? 'Cause that shit would suck, bro. If they were just like, no, that was it.
Come to think about it though, I mean, I'm sure a lot of money things had to
Oh,
play a
yeah,
big
dude.
part in that.
exactly.
You
That's
know
what I
what
was
I-
gonna say.
yeah.
too. A lot
You
of
know what I
people
saw?
would've missed out on dollars.
Yeah.
And a lot of colleges, a lot of universities, they was missing out on money too, both ways. You know what I mean?
Do you know how that works when it comes to? Because I just saw, I think ESPN posted or somebody that Notre Dame paid 1.25 million for Marshall to play them, and Marshall won.
I seen that.
Yeah.
I did see that. I
And
don't know
then-
how that little negotiation worked though.
Well, yeah, like you pay. I mean, I understand that Marshall's not the biggest athletic school like Notre Dame, but it's like I see that as like a.
I mean, from what
a
I
huge
understand,
loss.
like how it used to be, or from my dad, you know, teams would play like pick up shitty games and would pay them before season starts, play shitty games before, so they could whoop their ass and boost their confidence
But
before
this is the
season
thing.
starts.
That's a season game though.
That is crazy though. I don't
Yeah.
know how that like.
And they lost. And they
Yeah,
lost.
they got whooped.
Yeah. Same thing with who's the other team that got upsetted by Appalachian State or something like that.
I don't even know.
It was another big. I think it was Texas A&M. That I'm not sure, but yeah, they paid them like 1.12 million and got their ass whooped, and it just sucks, bro, that you just lost like that. But
Real.
How do you
You just lose.
yeah? How do you feel about NIL deals?
It's a good and a bad side to it, bro. I guess the bad side would be like a lot of collegiate athletes not gonna really have that hunger to make it to the league if they getting paid M's already before they get to the league. I think the hunger will slow down. You feel me? It's an exceptional few who still gonna have that hunger to, you feel me, get to the top because all they want to do is play in the league, obviously.
Right.
But I think it's good though because like it started my last year of college. I wish I would have had NIL when I was there, but the good part about it is, you know, when we in college, bro, we working Sunday through Saturday, so And they only give us probably like a band to live off of, bro. And being young and dumb, you gonna spend that motherfucker. You wanna look fly. You know what I mean? Unless you invest in it.
All those college athletes look fly, bro.
See, I know me and the homies, we was surviving off ramen noodles every other night. Like, you know what I mean? If we wasn't up, so yeah, I think it's a good and bad little situation. More good than bad though.
So being like, how did you become a prospect of such big schools like that, like USC and shit? How did that come about where you became a prospect of those big ass schools?
That came from like just going to 7-on-7s, playing 7-on-7 I-Vibes. You feel me, athlete in high school, if you play football, even basketball, go do the AAU camps, travel ball, whatever the case may be. You just got to get more exposure because my high school wasn't no big high school, you know what I mean, where you got college scouts that's coming out of nowhere to come to your practices.
Where'd you go to?
I went to Summit High School.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, right there. Right down the street.
Wow.
So you should see his highlights, though, bro. I mean, he looked like Derrick Henry in high school.
Bro, I seen his
He's a
college
way bigger
highlights,
dude.
bro.
Yeah, dude, he's significantly bigger than his
So what
peers, for
7-on-7
sure.
teams did you play on?
I played for BTB or B2B. I forget how to say it, bro. I played for them in like 8th grade. I started young. And then I switched to Ground Zero. You know, they got a
Ground Zero.
Yeah. You know, they all over the IE, over the LA.
Ground Zero
bro.
took over.
Yeah, we was going dumb. We was winning championships, all type of stuff. But they just had a lot of good recruiting processes, a lot of good exposure, you know what I mean? So it was easy to...
You heading out? All right, yeah, go ahead.
No, you good.
You good?
I'm
Yeah,
straight,
no worries.
my boy. Yeah, no problem. But it was easy for a lot of kids to get offers, bro. You know what I mean? When you playing with people like Damian Alloway, Demetri Felton, Lokani Toloya, all type of people, bro. Chris Barnes, I could keep naming, bro. Me, shoot.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Don't forget.
You know what I mean? But yeah, I think that's the way to get to exposure, to get scholarships and stuff like that. Obviously, if you're balling on the field, that's gonna help a whole lot too.
Most definitely, man. And how's that like as well, playing with big ass names like that too? Like, you know what I mean, who are now in the league and they got big ass names too. Because you played in college with those cats too.
Yeah.
So on the field, are you like, is everybody like, hello, how's it going, bro? I'm so and so type thing, or how's that?
It's kind of regular because you know when you on that type of level with a lot of people. You talking about from high school getting scholarships or being in college playing with big names?
Right.
College.
Well, either or, yeah.
I think
7-on-7.
high school and college, it's kind of the same. You know what I mean? Like people gonna respect you if they see you. They gonna come up say what's up. But most of the time it's just regular because everybody's at the same level in a way. You know what I mean? So it's just real cool vibes out there. You know what I mean? It ain't really too much of glamoury. Nobody really riding dick out there. You know what I mean? You just gotta keep
Everybody's
it
trying to
cool.
get to the same place.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. We all just grinding, trying to make each other better, bro.
You remember when like Bookie went viral like during 7-on-7s
Hell
and
yeah,
shit?
that's my dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my dog.
So one of the homies went one-on-one with him.
Animal.
Went one-on-one with him, bro. He made the highlight tape. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Bookie disrespected the fuck out of
It was
him.
one of them. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm laughing, bro. Yeah, nah, Bookie was for sure. You know who Bookie is?
No, I don't think
Honestly, bro, I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. He's probably one of the hardest DBs to come out in like the past
He not lying.
fucking 10 years, bro.
Is he
Like
fresh or he's still
he's in college
He
still.
was like a little honey badger. Nah, he played for he in Cincinnati with the Bengals.
On God?
Oh, really?
On God.
This is his first year there?
Yeah.
Yeah, cause he was at
I
fuck.
ain't been keeping up with him though, so I don't know. You know what his situation is, but when I seen him last time, this was probably like 2-3 months ago, maybe like no, it was like in August when everybody from the league came back.
Yeah.
We all linked up, and I asked him like, so where you at right now? Like you feel me? He like Cincinnati. I'm like, oh yeah, they straight. We just played them last year.
He's at Cincinnati State.
Nah.
Yeah.
He said Bengals to me.
He capping.
Fact check.
Bro, on God, we're fact.
Pull up.
Cause that's who it is, bro. Cause
Fact
I
check.
swear to God, we go have to pull this bitch up. Cause I was
He
like,
shook my hand and all that. Like, yeah, I'm doing it. Like, man, I wish the fuck. I Booda.
oh no, he did make it to the league.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did make it to the league.
know.
Shout out Bookie.
Yeah.
Taking it, yeah, at Cincy. Damn.
That's wild.
Nah, he ain't play at Cincinnati State though. I'm tripping.
Yeah,
He went to go play at Washington.
Yeah, he did go play a while.
Yeah, the Sooners to Washington.
Mhm.
But nah, that man, like, I'm telling you, he was kind of like, he reminded me of like a college McGregor. Like, disrespectful shit talking, but he could do it, bro. Like he was.
Those are some scary ass individuals, bro. Like, you know what I mean, bro?
You feel me? You hate shit talkers, but when they can like dominate you and you can't do nothing about it, it's just like, well, fuck, bro. I can't hate you.
Like Jalen Ramsey type shit. It's like,
he was like one of them popping like Jalen Ramsey, play like Honey Badger.
Hey, but he played. Hey, he played both sides too.
Yeah, played both sides, just like Darnay Holmes.
And he put up stats on both sides. Like he could have been recruited for both sides of the ball.
And that's college. That 7-on-7, bro.
Yeah.
Like 7-on-7, it gets you elite. We're playing on both sides, just non-contact, but your elusiveness. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. It shows way
better. Yeah.
Shows footwork.
Damn.
It's like on 7-on-7. I don't want you to touch me. So when we get in pads, you really not gonna touch me. Like, you know what I mean? It's gonna be too hard to tackle me on God.
Yeah, Bucky.
He was cold.
He was, bro. Like he's one of them.
Salute, my boy.
Yeah, shout out Bucky, man. We got to get him on. No cap.
Hey, yeah. I mean,
if he comes on, bro, I'm gonna tell him like, bro, I'm gonna need the. Not the one, you know, I don't want to squabble with you. Actually, fuck it, I'll take the
fighting
losses.
words. You don't want to use the fighting words, but
The ones. I want the ones in football. You feel me?
So line it up.
Yeah, line it up.
hell no, I get my ass whooped, bro. I ain't got no feet work.
Nah, not me. Not me.
Yeah, you.
I'll be dancing around them, bro. I don't give
You'll
a
get
fuck.
gassed out after the first play, bro.
I don't give a fuck, bro. I'm going viral.
Crying right now. They got me crying.
I'm going viral. You good? You good?
But shit, man.
Oh, crispy.
My boy Crispy, man.
Back to your athletic career, man. So, how was that playing at USC, man? What was that like being that kind of athlete? Like, were you set on a type of program with them, bro? Was it a strict regimen with USC? Or, well, both schools, really. How was that like?
Man, going to USC, that was like my dream school. You know, I wanted to go there since I was young. Like,
You good?
since I was young. Because, like, once I figured it out, it was probably like third grade, I figured it out. Like, Stephen Carr, my full name, my initials is SC. And I already like USC, so I'm like, oh, yeah, it's already set in stone. Like, God wrote it out. I just got to follow the program. So, boom, once I got the offer, committed probably like 2 weeks later, bow. Yeah. You know, once I got introduced to their program, all the older guys welcomed me in, you know what I mean? And the regiment, it's pretty strict, you know what I mean? We have like meetings every Thursday about our diet. You know, you must go to rehab if you hurt. Even if you're not hurt, you must check into rehab. Keep your body in shape, bro. Ice bath, cold tub, yeah.
Hey, you want a water?
No, I'm cool. I got this.
All right.
Absolutely.
But yeah, they kept us pretty disciplined up there. You know what I mean? It take a whole lot of mental discipline for sure, more than physical. Mind over matter.
Shit, it was also like a dream come true because you mentioned that your fam or like is LA area, right? Like most of the fam originated from LA area, and it was just like it made sense once they came in.
Too easy. You know what I mean? Who don't want to play for their city?
Absolutely.
So when it comes to decision date, I'm assuming, considering you're coming from not a very well-known school, that your signing day was big.
Yeah, they brought the whole school out. It was like a pep rally.
So with that being said, bro, how you feel about those people that be pranking? You feel me?
Pranking, like, what you mean?
They got like Florida State right here. They got USC.
Like the hats.
Yeah, the hats.
Get the hat and be like, nah.
Yeah.
If that's what they want to do, that's what they want to do. I wouldn't do that personally. I probably would. I ain't gonna just say that all the way, but that's just not my style. You know what I mean? I'm just a straight shooter. If I want this, I'm gonna tell y'all, boom, I don't want to be on camera, dissing schools, all that little type of stuff.
Sure. Yeah, I think it kind of like builds a lot of anticipation, but it for sure got burnt out for me.
Yeah,
like you feel me?
The first 2 or 3 people did it, the rest corny.
Nah, cause it was hard when it was a trend. When it first started, everyone was like mind blown, bro. Like you're literally when you're doing that, it's live. You feel me? And you're literally getting these coaches excited as fuck, and then you're like, yeah, fuck them.
Yeah, like #1 prospect in
bro,
the,
real
in the nation.
But see,
like,
and it get tricky too, cause you know the transfer portal open now, and it's like you do that type of stuff.
It
and now
carries
you
with you.
Transfer, lead a school, but this school don't want to offer you now because what you did on signing day, you blew them away. Said whatever.
It's embarrassing to them. You feel me?
What I mean?
It's like disrespectful. Yeah.
Exactly,
what do you think about the family members who like, bro? Because I seen one.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, where like he picked the school he wanted to go to, but his family like literally walked off.
Oh, I seen that. His mama walked off.
Yeah.
Man, I just feel like
you gotta be there for your son.
Well, that's just so disrespectful, man. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
like,
it
to
ain't
me,
that deep.
not my situation. He could have been talking it up with his mom and been like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go here, we'll go here," and then like did that last.
But
second.
still, you're still getting a big ass scholarship.
Yeah, you're
Still
going
going
for
to a
free.
top tier
You're
team.
going-
You feel me?
You're
Not
going there
that
for
deep,
free with the
bro.
possibility of going to the league.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like whatever school you're going to, because he had a good stack on him, right? I mean, SEC
Nah, yeah,
schools.
yeah.
So either way, I mean, fuck.
I feel like all the parents should just support their kids wherever they're going, no matter if they're rivals, if you hate the school, whatever the case may be, support your kids.
That
That's
could be
just a
it,
bad
too.
look on you know what I mean?
There may be
On-
some
on your
context
parents.
though, maybe that because I mean I didn't do the
Nah,
full
fuck that.
research.
Don't
I
walk
mean,
off on my
yeah.
career today. Don't do it. Don't do it.
You no longer mom. You're no longer.
When I
Sorry.
make it to the league, you ain't getting no. I wish I had.
Oh,
you know what I
God.
mean?
Sign bonus day comes. You ain't getting no whip. You feel me? Like
Do
you getting the O2 Accord. You ain't getting no more.
you,
Between that 2005
Oh
Honda.
God.
do you see what
200,000
Joe Burrow
miles
was
on
saying?
it. Spare tires.
Man.
Best of luck, motherfucker.
What were you saying about?
Oh,
What are you
Joe
saying
Burrow
about the
was saying?
fucking greatest quarterback of all time? I'm just
That,
playing, I'm just playing.
yeah. But he was saying like, cause there's like signing bonuses for like draft, right? Like if you're drafted first, you get that bonus or whatever.
Well, no, if you're first round,
Yeah, it's up to like the
Yeah.
first 15 picks they get guaranteed signing
Yeah.
bonus.
guaranteed.
Which is crazy.
No,
He
your
was
full
saying-
your full contract's guaranteed.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was saying that you like after the day of or like the day after he got signed, it just got wired to him like that
Mhm.
bonus.
20 million.
That's it. Your whole life changed.
which is
after signing
fucking crazy.
day. Blows
Cause
my mind. Like one of my homies, Kayvon Thibodeau, he went what, second overall, I think, or third overall. I'm like, bro, I was just with you at the crib, like. That nigga got millions in his pocket.
Yeah,
you know
bro,
what I
the
mean?
next
That's
day,
crazy.
he's a
Shout out to
Bro,
millionaire.
you
boy.
remember me? You feel me?
He did that. He did that.
No, I'm just
cap.
playing.
wow, that's wild though, bro. Like I can
Literally
say
crazy.
you could quit the league after that, get the money and like invest or something. bro.
Well, nah, you like there's still like
I mean, you have to
play those
fulfill the
2 years
contract,
out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think NFL is
Yeah,
2 years,
soon.
right? Their rookie contract
Two or four.
is 4.
To get to your second contract,
Yeah.
I think it's 4.
Damn. So NBA's 2 then.
Yeah, gotta be.
Yeah. Because I remember one of them being like, yeah.
Two.
Because I was like, damn, Trevor Lawrence is stuck at the Jags for some years, bro.
I think the Jags are stuck with him.
Bro.
No disrespect, no disrespect.
cold,
He
he's
an athlete,
cold.
yeah, athlete for sure. But
So growing up being an athlete, man, I have an idea of what it's like being an athlete. I mean, he does as well, not to your level. But were there days where you got burnt out and it was just like, fuck, bro, like,
Yeah, for sure, bro. For sure. And that's like when I was telling you, it just come down to your teammates, bro. You gotta be able to lean on them. Gotta be able to kick it with them off the field, bro, because they're gonna give you hope. You know, you might hear their story, or you feel me, they just might give you a whole different perspective on how to go about it. Because my coach once said, he always said, once you change the way you look at things, the things you look at will change. You know what I mean? So if somebody coming into practice, like, oh, I gotta come to practice, he gonna have a whole bad day or a whole gloomy day. But if you want to be the first one to run on the field, and you feel me, first one to be in stretching lines,
Uplifted.
then that's going, you know what I mean? It's going to change the whole
Absolutely.
mood too. Like, I want to have the best day. Like, me, I used to come to practice with no gloves on. Like, this is the type of day I'm going to have. Like,
Hell
I'm catching
yeah.
all balls, no gloves. I got
Yeah.
gloves on. I'm competing way harder than y'all.
Uh-huh.
Y'all don't even know it. Like, you know what I mean?
You know,
So,
you want it more.
yeah, you feel me? It's all about the way you look at things, for real.
yeah, I heard a very great.
I swear to
quote,
God, if
bro.
you say the shit I was about to say, bro, like, I'm going to reach across
Nah,
the
I
table.
don't think you heard this one yet, but you know, somebody with this wise ass quote once said, "Life is simply hard."
Life is simply
Life is
hard.
simply hard.
Oh,
God.
God. Same
Hard to-
happens to be Buddha too.
That's your quote?
Yeah.
Life
Yeah,
is simply
bro.
hard. It's
Life
hard
is
to do the
simply
simple
hard.
things. It's simple to do the hard stuff. For real.
Damn. Well, since we're talking about quotes, that's an excellent quote. You should be
appreciate that.
a poet.
Bro, that shit was.
Come on now.
But there was
Fire.
something you know, I don't really like spending too much time on TikToks. You feel me?
Yeah,
I feel like this just that's a waste of time. You feel me? There's a
Yeah,
lot better
low-key.
things you could
I
do.
spend a lot of time on TikTok.
Yeah.
Because I don't watch TV, though. That's why.
I don't watch TV either, bro.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
I mean, unless I'm at like the girls' crib or some shit. You feel me?
likewise.
Yeah.
Likewise.
Sports.
Cause it's like,
Sports, yeah,
then,
besides
yeah,
sports,
that don't even
sports.
count, bro. That don't even count. You feel me?
know what I'm saying?
But there was a quote I saw on TikTok, not really a quote, but this guy was saying like, you know, when you have a negative outlook on things in life, like odds are it's gonna affect you negatively. But he said like, and staying like instead of saying I have to go to work, like I get to go to work.
Get to go.
And it's somewhat
fool.
somewhat cheesy, you feel me? It's like, I get to work, but not real shit. Like you get to go earn your dollar.
Wasn't this guy canceled shortly after saying that?
Who?
Was it Andrew Tate?
Yeah.
I swear to God.
It was Andrew Tate. Yeah, it was him.
Damn.
No, but that's,
I'm not gonna lie, that's an
that's
excellent
facts.
quote.
It's
You
facts.
feel me?
My coach Heldon for USC used to say that all the time. He said, we get to do this. You don't have to do it. You get to do
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
You feel me? For just little stuff. Because we get to go to tutoring for classes. We get to go to class. Like, don't nobody want to go to class, but it's a blessing to go now.
Yeah.
You feel me? Since we got free education.
When it's like, you know how many
Get to
people
go.
probably want to be in the position that you're in?
So many,
Yeah.
a million people.
And
bro.
you're over
A
here
million.
complaining about it. You
Well,
feel
shit,
me?
that's Kamara Usman from the UFC. He was saying, that,
Oh, the guy that got knocked the fuck out?
hey, don't disrespect, bro. He's
What's he gonna do?
dude,
Swallow up.
he
got
will
what?
he
I
he's
watch
a-
UFC like that.
He
Oh,
should
no.
enough.
he's guaranteed a legend in the sport,
Yeah.
absolutely. But he was saying that his mom told him, imagine it's just us right here, right? And we had all of our problems down on paper, like on each piece of paper was a problem. You put it in a bowl, and then you have to randomly select like a problem,
Right.
whatever. And then you saw each person's problem, you would take yours back and run away. Like you'd want to deal with your own fucking problems, not everybody else's problems. So it's like,
That's a very good way to look at it.
yeah. So it's like, bro, just appreciate your situation, bro. Handle what you need to handle. You get to do things every day. You know what I mean? It's a blessing to be alive. So.
God not gonna put nothing on your plate
You can't
cannot
handle.
on me.
Yep.
For real.
Struggling produces perseverance. That's like my favorite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
say that again.
Struggling produces perseverance.
Oh yeah, that's facts.
Absolutely.
In most cases. In most
Yeah.
cases.
Some people could fold. You know what I mean? Some people fold.
I
but-
want to, I mentioned poetry earlier and how you should be a poet, man.
Right.
But I already know some inside scoop. So I know that you make music,
Oh yeah.
and
Yeah.
you're not one of those people that just make music. You're actually really good at it.
Yeah, bro.
So how did that
Appreciate that.
interest, start up?
I'll say like when I was young, my brother, he really rapped. You know what I mean? He was rapping when I was a kid, like kindergarten, preschool. He been rapping since then. He 10 years older than me, so I remember like him writing my first rap for me. We in the apartments when we lived in Lakewood. He must have, you feel me, wrote me the rap. I remembered it. Ever since then, I just started rapping all through elementary school, rapping to everybody. You know, you got show and tell for class. I'm in second grade, rapping to everybody. Like, you feel me, having my fun. And I just kept growing, and getting comfortable and familiar with being in the studio because my brother had one. He had the mic, Mac computer, and that's all you really need nowadays.
Mhm.
But I just kept going, and built a big passion for it, bro. When I really like something, bro, I go hard in it. Like, you know what I mean? I don't half step, I go hard, and I'm not going to put it out or show people if I ain't really getting my all. I'd rather keep that to myself, you feel me? Keep it in my little cabinets, you know what I mean? But, yeah, bro, niggas just started making music, bro, and it just, people like it, all type of shit.
Took
Yeah,
off.
So
thankfully.
there's kind of a outlook on rappers coming from LA, right?
Mhm.
You know, when you hear, okay, this guy's from LA, you have a certain assumption of what they're gonna be talking about.
Right.
You know what I
Their
mean?
sound too.
Right.
You get what I'm
everything
saying?
about
Sound
them,
too.
yeah.
But when I first heard your music, you sounded nothing like an LA artist. Which
I
to me,
appreciate
I
that.
don't want to say that's the biggest compliment because I'm not disrespecting LA music at all.
Yeah, never.
That's some of my favorite music. You feel me?
Hell yeah, all good.
But I like it when people kind of break stereotypes and get out of a comfort zone or something that not too many people are in. But
Yeah,
you
exactly.
create poetry and you
Art.
talk
You
about
create
real
art.
shit. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
relatable music, feelings,
Yeah.
life, shit like that, bro. And I'll give my kudos to you, bro.
Nah,
I
it's
'cause
appreciate
definitely,
that,
bro.
for real. You
Definitely
we gotta
threw
hop
me
on the
off.
track. I
Yeah.
appreciate that
Yeah,
too.
bro. He was like,
Booda
oh,
and
yeah.
Rabbit.
He was like, here, listen to my music, man. And we went in the studio, and I was like, what would you say the three artists you kind of like correlate with? Mac Miller,
Yeah, Mac Miller, Kodak, and Nip. Those
like a
my
crazy
inspirations.
mix. You know what I mean? You got East Coast, West Coast, and a whole different genre too.
Yeah,
like,
no cap, bro.
and yeah, he showed me his music, and he wasn't fucking lying, bro. He was not lying.
It's funny that you bring up Kodak, bro, because it's not funny. Let's reword that. Rest in peace to PNB Rock.
Long live
Wow,
my boy.
yeah.
Rest in peace.
That's
man.
some crazy, unexpected shit. You know what I'm saying? So rest in peace to a good soul, good artist, good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, it's
But
tough.
to piggyback off that, I was talking to my brother, and my brother's not. He rides the mainstream music. You know
he's
what I'm
not
saying?
musically inclined. Like,
Yeah.
he's like,
In the most respectful way. But we were
Yeah.
talking yesterday at Disneyland,
Yeah.
and he was like, yeah, P&B Rock kind of put on Kodak. And I looked at him and I was like, bro, don't ever disrespect Kodak like
He
that
tried,
again, bro.
God.
No Flocking already dropped.
Kodak been
That's
You
true.
feel me?
No
since
Flocking. Was that
13.
the song that kind of like took off? Was no
Yeah.
Flocking?
Flocking
Yeah.
was with everybody.
Not only that, but then he dropped Institution. The album after was Institution. And then the album with PNB Rock on it was Lil Pac, Big Pac, or Big Pac, Lil Pac. I'm like, bro, he dropped one of the craziest singles to ever blow up.
Yeah.
And then 2 crazy ass albums.
Yeah.
You're like, nah, PNB Rock did not put Kodak on.
Kodak is different, bro. He's so inspirational.
Respectfully, though.
Yeah,
respectfully.
respectfully. Yeah, Kodak is one of my biggest inspirations, bro. The way he could just reach a whole different type of crowd. You know what I mean? The way he could rap, get on this grimy tip, and the way he could turn his little singing on, and you feel me, getting this melody.
Bless
Talk
you.
about how, yeah, bless you. Talk about how he
Do that shit again, and
all
I'm
that type of stuff. I really rock with Kodak in a major way, bro.
I fuck with him too, cause
Yeah.
he was like, I think he's one of the biggest rappers to ever come out of Florida.
He the best in our generation right now.
Oh yeah,
One of them. He gonna go down as the
Not
best.
only that though, but he impacted the whole state of Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone who rapped after Kodak and was from Florida, you heard a Kodak inspiration behind it.
Glee.
Yeah, I swear to God, bro, he started shit. You feel me? That no one else was really on, or if they were, then they weren't popping. I don't know if you're familiar with an artist that goes by the name of Money Sign Suede.
Money Sign Sway? No, I ain't never heard of him.
To me, he's like a Mexican Kodak,
Oh, for real?
bro. Like,
He's from Florida too? Or?
no, he's from
no.
Cali,
Yeah, I'm gonna check
but
him out.
he's a cold man, bro. He is a cold man.
Let me store my
He's-
phone in the notes. What's his name? Money Sign Sway?
Yeah,
It's crazy because there's a lot of people who are just like, under the shadows and shit, but like who could do, like, if their music got to like the industry, it would do fucking phenomenal and they'd be
Numbers.
great. And like, but you also see people who make it in the industry that's like, how the fuck did they make it in the
Yeah, no
industry?
cap.
Like,
I feel like if I get a chance to knock on that door, I'm gonna kick that motherfucker down. I ain't knocking, you know what I mean? But I feel like if I get that opportunity, bro, I feel like a lot of people gonna gravitate to my music for sure in the most humble way, you know what I mean? But it's just because, like y'all said, bro, like I just be trying to come a different way. I don't want to sound like everybody that's out here, bro. I want to come from a different heart, a different mindset, you know what I mean? Different steps. I want to make sure everybody feeling inspired, encouraged, all type of shit, bro.
what do you think it takes to get to that, lifestyle, man? Like, because I mentioned this in the last episode where I feel like a lot of people kind of plateau and then they like get kind of caught in the headlights. So what do you think it takes to get past that first initial wave of hype? Like, you think it's just consistency? You think it's like it's definitely
Consistency. Consistency and being a man of your word, bro. You know what I mean? Being a man of your word is one of the first things you gotta.
a man's
overcome.
nothing without his word.
Exactly. A man's
integrity.
word is everything. Yeah, integrity, bro. For real. Because if you following up on everything you gonna say you do and everything you say you gonna do, you feel me? You writing it down, reminding yourself to do it. It ain't no way you could fail, I don't think, unless the people just not feeling you. That's the only way. If the people just not feeling you, then that's
And
all that
with
is.
that being said, I think a big reason why artists that aren't mainstream are making that platform, I think a big reason is a lot of people, I don't want to say a lot, but there's definitely a good amount of people that fail to think for themselves. And they kind of ride the wave of, if someone else thinks it's good, I'm going to think it's good.
Yeah.
And I'm very open-minded when it comes to music, rap specifically. I'm trying to expand a little more, but if I like an artist, I don't give a fuck how many followers he has. I don't give a fuck what he wears. I don't give a fuck about nothing. If he has good music, why would I not listen to him?
Exactly,
You know what I'm saying?
bro. Exactly.
But I think that's a big thing is your image, what you represent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
So
it's weird, man, because some people like could get away with just being a fucking like just a threat to society, man. Like just having that image, like just being a fucking monster.
Yeah,
and
take
some
K.
people, yeah,
how do you not respect that?
It's crazy though, bro. Because no, he did some fucked up shit to get in jail, man. Like,
And he rapped about fucking running around, bro.
Yeah,
You know
bro.
how hard that shit is?
that is
What's up?
crazy. And then some people were just super genuine, just
I was like 13 years old. I'm like, bro, this motherfucker crazy.
bro,
Like,
crazy.
respect to him.
Bro, I looked into
Bitch, I
his
did the
case and
race.
everything, man. And I was
Yeah.
like, bro,
What was he? What'd he do?
He like,
I don't know the specifics.
I think he
I
robbed
just know
somebody.
He did the race.
Yeah, he robbed somebody, and then he killed them in the act. Like they just ended up showing
Damn.
up, and he killed them. And then there's another thing where I think he just killed somebody as well. So he killed 2 people.
Young niggas out here wilding.
Oh man, he was going crazy.
Put it on the song.
But what about the baby? The baby point blank period killed multiple
Oh, no,
people.
that's-
He funny about his shit. He know how to, you feel me?
No,
Not
but-
get caught up, not get the hook for his shit. You know what I
But
mean?
it is. Oh shit! It is catching up though. That first the
Walmart?
person, yeah, he killed in Walmart.
Yeah.
Happened to be a kid, and they look back at the footage because initially,
I seen the footage too.
yeah, initially it was the story was that the kid went up to well, it wasn't even a kid. That's what the initial story was. That it wasn't a kid, and that he went up to the baby and started the altercation, and then it led to him defending himself.
Damn.
And then now it's coming back that 1, he was a minor, and 2, he started the altercation and then shot him.
How you feel about the baby's music?
Go down for it. I feel like he started off crazy. He had the world in the chokehold, bro. But
Oh yeah.
like I was in my room, you feel me, my college apartment, going dumb, playing lights, you know what I mean? Yeah, packing the melons, gone, all type of shit. But I feel like he just still on that same wave. He ain't really, he got good bars. His bars is cold, you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong. But I feel like he need to switch it up a little bit. I'm tired of that flow. But
And
that's just me though.
No,
You know
no,
what mean?
I don't think you're wrong at all because
Yeah.
I think the most important feature in an artist in trying to get to that level is versatility. Like to me,
Absolutely, yeah.
literally, I mean, you think about every great artist ever, not even rapper, artist.
Yeah,
Versatility plays a huge role in that.
yeah, no cap.
And
bro.
I don't think there's obviously other things that, they have in common, but I think that is literally the most obvious. Can you listen to them when you're sad?
Yeah.
Can you listen to them before a game? Can you
Yeah.
listen to them when you're pissed off?
Yeah.
You feel me? And that's why Drake, to me, is so great.
Jake is number
feel me?
one.
He's-
No cap.
yeah,
He's
like,
the hardest
one.
artist.
You
He's
can
really
listen
one
to
of my
him in
biggest
any
inspirations.
mood, bro. Like
Yeah.
any mood you're in, it don't matter what you're going through, what you got planned for the day, you can listen to
gonna
Drake.
tell
It's
Yeah.
funny because people will initially start off by like hating on like a new album or whatever, and it just grows on
Yeah,
them.
they love
And
it,
then
'cause
you
Drake know
hear
what
it
he
on
doing.
everything in clothes, and then
Cause
I
bro,
Radio.
it's envy, bro. It's envy.
think it is at this point for real. Like a lot of people just, I mean,
They
when
get
you're on
pissed
top of
off
the world
because
like
he's
that-
great. Like how you get mad at someone so great? You feel
Man,
me?
you just a hater at the end of the day.
I think it's amazing that someone's like that doing it. Or
No cap.
even sports right now. And I bring this up to a lot of people. These past couple years, we're experiencing some of the greatest athletes to ever play,
No cap,
and
bro.
nobody's gonna appreciate it until they're gone.
Yeah, like
Exactly.
people just gotta be happy and thankful just to witness it, be alive to witness it. A lot of crazy moments, a lot of crazy things that happen.
It's
Since
crazy.
we've been alive.
Yeah,
Shit, because you look at LeBron's situation, you'll have people who straight up say LeBron's not that good, like he's not a legend, and it's like, are you kidding me?
He, he damn near to go.
Bro,
God, I
he
fucks
really-
with LeBron
once he
heavy.
passes the all-time scoring, he will be the greatest of all time.
Mm.
He will
I don't
be
know.
the number
I don't know
one.
how you would argue that.
Yeah, you can't. It's nothing he can't do.
And you know what's funny? Because when you ask someone who's the greatest player of all time, majority of the part they're gonna say Michael Jordan.
Michael.
And they're
Kobe
gonna
Bryant.
Reasonable though. Reasonable.
but they only bring up one point, and the point is the rings.
Mm-hmm.
And what's overlooked is that at that time, Michael Jordan had the greatest 3-point field goal percentage shooter of all time, Steve Kerr.
yeah, Steve. It's actually Golden State's head coach.
Yeah, Golden State's head coach. He has the highest 3-point percentage of all time to this day.
Yeah.
Not only that, he is arguably one of the greatest rebounders of all time. He was only there to rebound. Dennis Rodman. And he also had Scottie Pippen, who you put him on.
Pip, two
You put
Chase.
Scottie Pippen on any other team in the league at that time, he's the number one player.
Oh,
Yeah,
100%.
No
Million
like
percent.
arguments about
Yeah.
it. So he's literally playing with a number one player on the team,
Right.
number one 3-point shooter,
I feel like, but that,
and the best
but
rebounder.
that, it's vice versa too, because like you have LeBron's teams who are great. You have
Who?
What do you mean who? He had AD with the most recent championship. He had a legendary team.
That's
Okay, but you're also talking about I-
at Lego.
the
Crazy.
names.
We was going dumb out
Absolutely, the
there.
names were legends. You look
But
up their
Michael
stats
Jordan
of that
also
year.
I was
outperformed.
outside.
Like I know it's like kind of like a ball hog trait, but I mean he still was. You can't like go against his play style. His play style was legendary too. I mean,
No.
doesn't matter what. Team
No,
he
but
had.
my biggest point is someone brings up how Michael Jordan doesn't have anyone on his team and that he has more rings, and it's like that is such a stupid argument.
No, yeah, he had the greatest team of all time, literally.
Well,
Like,
I mean, until 2016 Warriors with KD, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, fucking.
nah, I think
That was a dummy ass team.
I mean, it definitely is a great like one of the greatest. I mean, number 2, but I mean, I think, 73
That's a different.
and 9, and
They won
lost.
72-10.
Yeah, and
I
they
mean,
won.
73 and 9. Sorry.
Yeah, and then they lost, and then Michael Jordan's team won. You know what I mean?
That's because they went up with the GOAT. But
Which
yeah,
is the craziest comeback ever, in the
Which
only one time that it happened.
on my grandmother, I predicted that comeback. I walked out the.
Fuck.
I'll call up the homie right now.
I believe.
Oh God,
We got a prophet here.
I believe.
bro! I literally
I'll call you.
I walked out of his house, and the crazy part is I didn't even watch basketball like that. You feel me?
Yeah.
I just say stupid shit, piss people off, and fucking get in their head.
Yeah.
So I literally walked out fucking around. I'm like, yeah, they're coming back. Watch. I had no idea like the value it meant or anything, and sure as shit, they fucking came back and.
Which
Well,
honestly,
that
that team was
motherfucker.
great
Yeah.
too. That Cleveland team was great too. They were a really fucking good team. A really good team.
I don't think they were top 4 in the league at the time,
What?
based off teams.
Who was in the league that year besides
2016. I
Yeah,
think
neither
Chris
was
Paul.
Bron and Kyrie. Oh God.
Yeah, it was
They
literally that.
unstoppable. Too unstoppable.
But
Great team,
just to
man.
bring up like the greats in sports, I mean, you're talking LeBron James, arguably the greatest basketball player of all time.
Right.
Steph Curry, one of the greatest shooter of all time.
Blessed
Yeah,
to
it is.
witness. Yeah.
Yeah.
Kyrie Irving, the greatest ball handler of all time. I don't care what anybody says.
Uncle
Debatable.
He did what Allen Iverson did, but better.
Uncle Drew.
Yes,
dude.
absolutely,
No way.
absolutely.
No way.
Yes.
Disagree.
Low key fool. I think low-key-
AI literally could cross up anybody, bro.
And
Anybody.
Kyrie's on the same shit.
No. Kyrie, I mean not Kyrie. AI crossed over Michael fucking Jordan,
I
dude.
think
like
Kyrie would have crossed him up too.
Oh,
You know,
God.
face to
Wait.
face.
I
believe
have
it.
who has I mean I've seen
But I'm not
Kyrie
taking
do some
no credit
disgusting
away from
shit.
AI.
No, not at all.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
saying, AI kind of created that.
Yeah.
Kyrie mastered it.
Mhm.
Like that's how I viewed it.
I think
That's
he
the way to
mastered
do it.
driving to the bucket, but I don't think he nearly had the same amount of handles, or it just wasn't as. Damn, I don't know how to.
that man Kyrie is deep
I know. I
in
don't.
his
I don't know how to
bag.
put it without saying that he's significantly worse than AI because he's not. He's
Mhm.
definitely not. He is
I
definitely.
see what you're getting at.
I'd say at most it's a tie, but I would not say that Kyrie's
I think that's
better.
definitely a good conversation.
Yeah.
But just to wrap up this conversation a little
Okay.
more, I just want to touch up on this, like the great. So you're talking all those basketball players.
Right.
Football speaking, you're talking Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, 2 of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Soccer, you have Ronaldo, Messi, 2 of the greatest soccer players of all time.
Yeah.
Boxing, you have to think within the past 5 to 10 years,
Mayweather.
Mayweather. UFC, we've
Tyson
had
Fury,
McGregor,
though.
John Jones. Bro, we're literally witnessing the greatest. Tiger Woods for golf, Serena Williams,
Yeah,
tennis.
they're the greatest sports era of all time. Man.
I really
Dude.
do think it is. Yeah, it has to. be.
How
I
can
just
it
feel like
not?
Much media.
You know what I'm
can't
saying?
Forget about it. There's so much media. It's
To
gonna be
cover
hard
that
to get
too,
on
man.
there.
That shit's fucking.
I think that's
wild.
the craziest shit ever. Baseball, like you're looking at, all right, Mike Trout,
Shohei Ohtani.
you know what I'm
dude.
saying?
There's
Otani. I mean,
the only other person to ever do. There's nobody actually to ever do what Otani did, but is Babe Ruth. That's the closest person, and Otani kills Babe Ruth.
most overrated baseball player of all
Otani?
No, Babe Ruth.
He's not overrated.
He's definitely talked about a little too much.
I don't watch baseball.
He was just great for his time.
He was great for his time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just like you have to respect that.
But yeah, I had
He
a
did.
conversation with Gio and Ray, and they brought up some stats. I was like, "What the fuck? Like, Babe Ruth should not be talked about like that." Because, bro, you got to think about it. Like, one of the greatest hitters was Barry Bonds. I mean,
Yeah.
okay,
Honestly,
but
no, not even that, because you still have to hit the fucking ball.
exactly, that's
Yeah,
what I'm
you still have
saying.
to hit
Like,
the fucking
you still
ball.
have to make contact with the ball.
No, yeah, I respect.
Just to give you
Barry Bonds.
context, Barry Bonds was. I don't even know how to explain it. Like,
I mean, he beat every record. He beat the home run.
but here's the
record.
thing. Here's the
He
thing
beat-
that they bring up is that he got tested positive for steroids.
Fuck it though.
Here's the thing, though. In
That's what
baseball,
everybody in baseball do.
exactly.
Fuck
Well,
it.
yeah. Not only that, but here's the thing you have to think about. Baseball to me is the hardest sport of all time.
Mhm.
To hit a
Nah.
ball.
Golf is harder.
Oh,
Golf is
sorry, I
definitely
forget
harder.
about golf.
Golf
Okay,
is harder.
baseball is
Right.
definitely second though.
Yeah.
It's
Um,
hard, yeah, it's definitely
You have to
a hard
think
sport.
you're hitting.
It's a lot of hand-eye coordination.
Not
Yeah.
only that, but you're now facing so much junk at a high speed and so much control in their
Even the
hands.
fastball moves, bro.
Their
Yeah, everything
fastballs,
moves.
cutters,
Everything moves.
sinkers, fucking curveballs. Yeah, no, it's
Everything.
ridiculous.
Silly. I remember the first time I went to the batting cages, bro. I must have fucked around, picked up a bat, boom, went in that motherfucker. Phew. Mackie, I think I had a metal bat. It started ringing the fuck out of my hand. I dropped that bitch. Went to go
Hey,
find
you
my
hit that
mama. I'm
shit.
in,
You
like,
hit it too
elementary
low on the
school.
barrel.
Yeah,
fool.
fool, I
Or you hit it
fucked
on
my
the
whole
end,
hand.
bro.
Yeah.
Fucked my my day up. I'm telling you.
Hey, that shit sucks, huh?
Yeah, but
Or
I
you
wish
were
I would've
choked up
played-
high as
I
hell.
wish
Think
I
about a
would've played
wood bat,
baseball,
too.
though. I feel like I would have been a motherfucker in baseball. I would
That
have
shit's fun as fuck.
This boy was nice at baseball.
That shit's
Yeah,
fun as
it's
fuck,
cold.
bro. Yeah.
Hey,
bro,
he
that
used
shit was
to.
cold.
We used to play on the same team when we was younger, and I was the pitcher. He was the catcher, boy. That shit was nice,
Bro, that
boy.
shit's hard, bro. That
I
shit.
had that yin and yang going on.
Bro, we was
Yeah,
going
man.
nuts. You feel me?
Shit, man, bro.
But I wanna talk about your younger life a little more, man. So you grew up in LA,
Mhm.
right?
Nah, I was born in LA. Probably moved out when I was like 6. Then was raised in IE.
Oh, raised in the IE.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Hell yeah.
So you
Yeah.
started playing football at what age?
Like 2nd grade.
Yeah,
What age is that? Like 7?
something like that.
Yeah, young.
So you little peewee, you were in pads too. Okay.
Yeah, pads going crazy, thumping shit. But my first year, I was trash. I ain't even had no feel for football. You know what I mean? But I just always used to watch my brother play. And next year I came back, I was just balling. I remember hearing my coach tell my mama, like, I'm not in the conversation, but I must be, you feel me, fucking around with one of the homies on the field. We young, doing our little thing. I must have heard him tell my mama, like, what got into him? He came back going dumb, like, what? So, yeah.
Shit. I played football in pads for like 4 years and was like, bro, I'm not getting any bigger. I'm gonna get fucked up. I'm gonna get fucked up.
Stingers,
Literally, I was like
busting.
13, 14 years old, and I was like, bro, this is not for me. I'm gonna get fucked up out here, bro.
See, I
Yeah,
really-
it ain't for everybody, bro, for real. That shit's
Yeah, bro.
crazy.
I wish I would have played at a younger age, bro, because I feel like I could have. I mean, everyone always says that shit.
Yeah.
No,
So I don't want to be that person.
I balled out, but I just realized that everybody was getting bigger, and I wasn't weight-wise. Height, I was growing, but weight-wise, I just wasn't getting any bigger.
Man,
bro.
if you had like a mentality like fucking Devontae Smith,
That's true.
that boy,
That's true.
that boy got so much shit talk.
He be popping it.
Mhm.
Height, yeah,
Went
bro.
to Bama, dropped 22 touchdowns, bro. 22
Legendary.
touchdowns, bro.
That's dumb. That is
20
ridiculous.
I think it was 22 touchdowns and then
Crazy
2
ass
kick
stat.
return touchdowns or some shit.
Bro, and he's not that big, bro. He does definitely. They were making fun of him because of his build, and it's like, bro, yeah.
Bro, he was
Make fun of me all
college
you want.
football KD.
I'm a Heisman winner, bro, for Bama. Went to Bama. SEC's a fucking
Oh, y'all talking about Devontae Smith?
yeah.
I think I heard Devontae Adams. I might be bugging though.
Oh no.
Nah, yeah.
But-
No, Devontae Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I heard somebody say Devontae Adams. I'm like,
He's a cold man too, though.
yeah,
No, yeah.
Nah, yeah.
He has
No
Chad
cap.
Ochocinco
No, Devontae
fucking
Smith
crying.
though, bro.
yeah, he's dumb.
He's like,
ridiculous.
man, that was the Dolphins had an opportunity to draft him,
Mhm.
and I was fucking.
That's his team, by
heated,
the
bro.
way.
Nah,
I'm-
playing with them.
I'm
They
sitting at the
cold.
TV just watching the draft, bro, and I'm like, hell yes, our pick.
Yeah,
You feel
him
me?
and Tua would have been dumb.
Yeah, but I found out about Jalen Waddle. I didn't hear from him because he didn't play the previous season.
Yeah.
But then I started looking at him. You feel me?
Shit,
And
he's
then
not a big boy either, bro. He's just fast as
Fast
fuck,
as
Yeah.
man.
Got that grit.
Yeah.
when he came into the league or the combine, they literally said that this is a spitting image of Tyreek Hill.
Mhm.
They literally like
Fast
quoted
as
that.
fuck.
Yeah.
I think he's a little bigger though too than Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
Tyreek
it's
Hill is
pretty
very small.
I think he got some height on him, but Tyreek Hill loaded too.
He
Like,
is
a little
stocky, yeah, bro.
motherfucker. Stocky.
Yeah, but literally Devontae Smith literally said like, if Waddle wasn't hurt last year at Bama, he would have won Heisman.
Oh yeah,
Like,
I
that's
believe
how
in
nice
that.
he is.
Yeah, I believe.
But
in
I
that.
didn't know. You feel me?
Mhm.
So I'm getting pissed off. We drafted Jalen Waddle. I'm like, what the fuck? We could have had Devontae Smith. You feel me? Like a Heisman winner, balled out.
Fucking crazy.
And then
Not
man,
even know it. Yeah,
not
clueless
even know
to who
it.
you got
Cause
for
now
real.
Waddle's my favorite player, bro. Like
Yeah.
I love
that.
when I see him on the field, bro. I'm like, damn, like this boy's
Bama's whole
special.
receiving core was dumb. Jerry Jeudy, Devontae Smith,
Henry
Jalen
Ruggs,
Waddle, Henry Ruggs.
Man, and they had Henry Ruggs too.
Come
Holy
on.
fuck.
bro. No, I think they literally have one of the greatest wide receiving cores of all time.
Yeah.
Bama's
Yeah.
always
Dumb.
just been a tough.
And most of
team.
them was in my class. Devontae Smith, my class. Jerry Jeudy, my class. We used to be 707. Went to the Nike opening, all that together, bro. Like, it was crazy going to the Nike opening. I swear to God, bro. Seeing so many top ranked players in one spot, just balling, absolutely crazy. Just linking with people. You know, they had Ezekiel Elliott pull up too, Leonard Fournette. Just a lot of, you feel me, guest players to come and just show some support. That's how it go. Y'all ever heard of the Nike opening?
Yeah,
Yeah, so
hell yeah.
hell yeah.
Nike
so
opening is huge.
It's lit, bro.
Yeah.
It's
What's
lit.
that?
I swear to God, they was blessing us with gear.
Bro,
It's a beautiful moment.
Speaking of, for you being a college athlete and you've played in 2 divisions, Big Ten and Pac-12. What is the difference between that? Like that transition.
I think the transition is like, bro, with the Pac-12, it's more so. It's not like the old days, bro. Right now, it's more so like speed. We passing all the time. You know, you still got the good running backs. Don't get me wrong.
It's a
bro,
quarterback era.
Yeah, it's a quarterback era. Exactly.
Yeah,
you go to the Big Ten, DBs is damn near my size. In the Pac-12, the DBs is like little skinny, but they get to it though. Don't get me wrong. Like everybody balling, but in the Big Ten, it's low key. Just a little bit more heftier out there. That's the only difference I'd say. Linebackers
the way
big, everything just.
The way it was described to me was that like Pac-12, well, I guess like West Coast football is more like trick play, pass, you know, go for like kind of smoke and mirrors type play, and then
In a way.
kind of South like Big Ten, SEC. Well, I guess Big Ten is more
Smash
like
mouth football.
It's just smash mouth, run down the fucking gut, and you're
Yeah,
running
that's exactly
downhill,
what it
bro.
was when I
Old
was there.
style like type shit where you're just, just traditional football, really. Just
Yeah,
like you're
100%,
smashing
like,
fucking
When
downhill.
I went to Indiana to play, when I transferred there, I probably get 20 plus carries a game. When I was at SC, because we had an air raid offense, the running backs would probably get 15 in total with me and
In
somebody
total?
else. Yeah, with me and somebody else
Yeah.
playing. When I go to Indiana, I'm getting 20, let alone. Like, you know what I mean? So
Right.
it's a huge
It's
difference.
just smash
Huge
fucking
That's weird though
football.
to have like 15 carries in
It's
general.
it's the air raid offense. That's the only difference. It was the air raid offense. You know what I mean? Coach.
Was that like a
Zero-
spread type offense? where-
Yeah, we
okay.
passing all the time,
Yeah.
time. But it's good too, cause you know I fit into the pass game, bro. I could catch, I could do all of the whatever the hell you
It's
want.
a
to do. I could
diverse
line
ass
up.
running back.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I tried to not put myself in no bubble growing up, and like I was saying, 7-on-7, bro, teach you how to catch. You know what I mean? So I feel like I got better hands, better routes than most of these receivers out here.
Shit, and speaking
Word
of your
too.
college career as well, you had mentioned that unfortunately you got an injury,
Yeah, plenty. I ain't gonna lie, plenty.
but the big one was you tore something or something like that? Or
It depends on the time frame, bro. Cause first I messed up my back. I had probably like 5-6 injuries during college, bro. First I messed up my back. I had like a microdiscectomy type of surgery, bro, where pretty much one of my what do you call this shit? I'm fucked up.
is that on your spine or something? Or?
Yeah, on my spine.
Like
One
a
of my,
disc plate?
Yeah, my fault. Yeah, the disc. One of my discs was bulging,
I'm a
bro.
doctor, dog.
And it was
No,
fucking up my these jokes as fuck. One of my discs was fucking up the nerve that go down your spine. You know what I mean? So it's poking. I got an X-ray of it. I'll show
Like
y'all
your
after,
spinal
bro.
cord type shit? Or
Yeah, like so the disc on
Uh-huh.
your spine. You know that's your spine. On
Yeah.
the disc. You have a nerve that goes down the back of the shit. You feel me? And one of my discs was bulging out, so it's fucking up the nerve.
bro, I
to
think you're
where I
talking
could
about your
barely
spinal
even-
cord, bro. That shit could paralyze
Yeah,
you.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's crazy because I damn near think I know where it originated from, but the way I heard it was just running, doing suicides. But I damn near know where it originated from. I was in high school, bro, doing these drills. So if you're going one-on-one with somebody and you feel me, we doing smash mouth, everybody circle up, whoever gonna push who back. You know what I mean? It's not like a get up, run somebody over.
Like
we just
Indiana
blocking.
or whatever it's
Yeah,
called.
you know what
Oklahoma.
I mean? So we blocking, blah, 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 blah. Dude must have just, because I'm winning, pushing him back. He must have, the easy way out of that, if somebody pushing you back, is to turn.
Yeah, turn
Oh,
with
just
it.
Feel me?
collapse
Yeah,
you,
put your
yeah.
leverage, yeah. And I, boom, damn near was hurting. My back was hurting that whole time in high school. Boom, get to college, boom, fucked it up. But during the draft process, I had 3 torn ligaments in my ankle. And I didn't figure out I had 3 torn ligaments until I get back to train for the draft when I get another MRI back at Indiana. No disrespect to you, feel me, the whole athletic training staff up there, but they didn't tell me that. They didn't inform me on that, so I could have got surgery then. It helped it out.
Healed
but
it sooner or something like
yeah,
that.
as soon as I found out I had it, when I got back out here to LA, it was bad. It was it wasn't bad, but it was too late to get surgery. But I'm still going to all-star games and all that, but can't finish the practice all the way. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? But still balling. Every time I'm out there, I'm shaking niggas one-on-one. If we do inside run, I'm going crazy. Anything, you feel me, team going crazy, but I just couldn't finish the practice some days. You know what I mean? So I think that had a big effect on my draft stock and a lot of things.
Well, that's the unfortunate thing that that is coming up a lot in the NFL is like Arian Foster mentioned that probably a majority of the fucking players are always hurt, but they take those cortisone shots.
Yeah, I done took one before too.
And it just numbs you, right? It just it's like morphine almost, just without the drowsiness, right?
Yeah,
it's just
cortisone
fucking.
shot, hell yeah, it'll get you going, bro.
Which is wild, man. Like, because he was saying, Arian Foster was saying he had a broken collarbone for like a whole season, but cortisone just fucking, because you can't say
nothing. And they probably
nothing.
was taking PRP shots too. PRP shots, that's like something, say for instance you break your wrist, bro, or you sprain your wrist, they'll put a PRP shot in your shit. It's damn near what they do. They get your blood, they pull blood out your arm, and then they'll put it in this machine. It spins, and then it'll take the what is it called? The motherfucking It takes the.
Does it separate your blood?
The blood
separates
cells?
your blood.
That takes your.
It takes your
The white blood cells?
It's like damn near. You could compare it to the white blood
No,
cells.
but I know
It start
exactly
with
what
a
you're.
P, fool. I don't know what it's called.
Fuck. It's
Peroxide.
It's when you no, when you donate your blood, you could do
Plasma.
Plasma. Oh God. Ding 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 ding.
boy.
Yeah, so pretty much it separate the plasma. You feel me? And what they do, they put that plasma back into you because that's what helps everything heal, just like your white blood cells. You know what I mean? So it helps everything heal just a little bit faster. So a lot of athletes take PRP shots. That get them back going a little bit more faster. If your recovery date is 2-3 months, it'll get you right in a month and a half, damn near.
Damn, yeah, that's what Arian Foster was talking about. That bro, he played a whole season with a broken collarbone, but you can't say nothing because if you sit, that's a lost opportunity in your spot.
Arian Foster was like such a huge what if.
But yeah, and that's the thing is that's why his career was so short because he at just one point he's just like, fuck this, man, like I just can't do it no more, dude.
He
like,
was a cold.
He was cold when he was good, like healthy and shit.
Dolphins got him, man. I was jumping up and down. I'm like,
was.
hell yeah. 4 games hurt. I'm like, fuck.
Man, be
Bro,
like that.
that just sucks, man.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, you know. What
Even
I mean?
like with Christian McCaffrey, like that boy's different, bro.
Nice.
But his injuries, bro.
Luke Kuechly, I mean, I don't even think he had a super long career, but he just kind of said, fuck it. Like, oh no, there's another linebacker who played like
Ryan
3 seasons.
Shazier.
No, he actually got injured though.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about like another person who had like a few seasons and they were just like, fuck it. Like that. I think the CTE awareness kind of spooked him and was like, I'm not gonna fucking do this.
Y'all remember when Antonio Brown got his shit rocked?
Yeah, knocked out.
It was like first round of playoffs against Cincy.
Fucked his ass over.
On
Juju
a
Smith got his get back too.
Yeah,
bro.
he did.
Yeah, he got
Laid
it
his ass out.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all remember. You remember Terrell Suggs?
Yeah, hell yeah,
Bro,
Ravens.
do you remember that linebacker core?
Yeah,
Like with
bro.
Ray Lewis,
yeah.
Terrell
Yeah.
Suggs, bro.
Dumb. I
They
used
had
to play with
another
that. That's when
lineman,
they really
too.
used to be my favorite team. What was that? 2012, something like
Yeah,
that.
2012,
Yeah, way back.
2011.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
Terrell Suggs
bro.
came in as a rookie 2011, I believe.
That was dumb.
That
I
shit
wouldn't
is
have wanted
crazy.
to play against Ray Lewis if I'm being 100.
On God.
Playing against him.
Like, bro, what did you see? Like Ocho Cinco like reviewed footage.
On God, got boomed. So
Ocho was like, "I'm gonna lay his big ass out."
Yeah.
It goes in,
He
and
said,
Ray
"I tried
Lewis
to hit
just
Ray."
stood there.
I tried to hit him. Ed
Yeah,
Reed
go
too.
to it.
Ed Reed was on that team.
Ed
Oh,
Reed
yeah,
was
Ed Reed
dangerous,
was-
That's
bro.
when-
Eric Waddle. It was a couple
No,
years later. Yeah,
really?
Eric Waddle was there too.
And then he went to Chargers,
All in the
huh?
same-
Yeah, he was
squad?
a safety, all in the same squad.
Wow.
Yeah, see, that defense was nasty.
Nasty as fuck,
That
bro.
also goes back to
That's
Miami U, bro. Miami U used to
Oh,
be
they
the
had a
team. They used to be the team, bro. That was the college team that was like the Bama of back then, bro. They
I think
fucked
SC, what was that, 2005? I think they would have whipped any team.
Reggie Bush.
Oh, you know what? That's true. They had
Bush,
a
Lindell White.
Oh, let's talk about that actually.
that Pete Carroll as their coach too.
How do you feel about Reggie Bush's Heisman being
Took
revoked?
away.
What was that about?
So this is exactly what happened.
because I'm aware of that. but-
Basically, he went to a dinner, from my understanding, and got his dinner paid for.
that was it.
That was it.
Family was living in the apartment too. They paying their rent. I don't know. It's a lot that go under the table too. He probably was getting money too.
But they
That's
actually,
right, yeah.
but not only that, they actually reviewed it
Mm.
to give his Heisman back. They reviewed it.
So
Yeah,
he
doing
did
the
get his
NIL
Heisman?
process.
So Reggie Bush
Uh-huh.
basically wanted that shit because he deserves
Yeah,
it.
give his shit back.
Man, he's a
But
cold-ass
they said
motherfucker.
no.
Fun fact too, if you would have played at SC before the NIL deals, they probably got pictures of him now. But his whole everything, his name, any film,
That shit probably everywhere.
erased.
No, swear to
Erased.
God.
Nothing. You wouldn't even know Reggie Bush went to the school. I swear to
fucked up,
God.
man. That's just
I'm getting goosebumps right now, bro.
Man, you wouldn't
He
know
they
he
have
went-
that's probably that no not
I
probably.
went there because of him.
Yeah,
Everybody go there.
That's
'cause of
SC's
him.
greatest running back of all time.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
Probably
Absolutely.
that season was probably one of the greatest
You
running
walk
back
around the school-
seasons of all
weird,
time.
'cause
You
that-
walk around the school, you would not know he's there. His Heisman's
Wow.
not there. 6 Heisman's only. They have 6 on the board, not 7 on me.
That's a shitty situation.
That's like
man.
disrespectful as fuck.
I just hate like to see people get like blacklisted like that, bro. Like fucking like Colin Kaepernick, bro. To start a trend and then now he's blacklisted forever. Bro.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
crazy.
even in the
What's
trend-
crazy is because now you can kneel and have no issues.
man,
right?
yeah. The whole fucking
So
the Laker, well, the bubble season basically that was. I mean, that's all they did. They took a knee, and now it's like accepted. But back then it was just like, which is understandable, bro. Because like, I mean, it's not understandable that it's right, but it's understandable that everybody.
Yeah, like
anything.
the nation we live in, anybody who starts a trend that's going against what
they're
you know,
sacrificing everything.
Anything
Yeah, you
new
know what I
scares
mean?
people. You know what I mean? Like when it's
Yeah.
something new like that, and you know, it just scares people, bro.
That's
It's-
100%.
yeah, it scares the fuck out of people.
They don't know what to do but silence them
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
until years later. Now it's like,
Now
Back
he
to
started a
the-
movement. Everyone's doing. Okay, what are you gonna do now?
not to bring
You know what I'm saying?
up like Andrew Tate and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there's people who,
Replicate.
well, there's people not just, but there's like females too who they're the same coin but a different side, basically.
Yeah.
And it's like they could do the same thing, but I don't understand the character he was playing was pretty fucked up. Like he got caught for when he was back then. I mean, he'd say some pretty
Harsh
wild
things.
shit,
Yeah.
and like you know, it's just not right. But it was a character, and it's clearly like he's trolling. But now it's like, you know what I mean? Like there's a girl who does the same thing, Drew Afwalo, and like I think it's funny as fuck because like she'll shit on like gym bros and shit. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? It's just vice versa, and now he's blacklisted from everything, and it's just kind of it's a weird world, man.
Colin
If,
Kaepernick just paved the way, though. It's a sacrifice, like you said, bro.
I think he
Somebody
definitely,
gotta do it.
yeah, he paved the way to starting that trend of being you and like starting.
And you
something
can sit there and
different.
do that with a lot of things, like Nipsey Hussle. You ain't hear about any independent artists really before him taking it to that level. And now anybody who is an independent artist is basing it off of Nipsey.
With Nipsey as well. You look at him trying to better LA in that community.
Long live Nip, man.
Long live
And-
Nip, man.
And when he died, unfortunately, rest in peace. His store area, that whole corner was fenced off because of gang related shit, and it's
Still
like
fenced off.
Yeah.
To this day.
really
They don't run
I
out of that
actually
store
haven't
no
been in a
more.
minute.
Windows boarded up, all types of shit. bro.
That's just unfortunate, you know what I mean? Because he had a good message behind everything he did.
Well, and it's crazy what he said. He was like, you know, this gang life's not for everyone. He was like, I'm gonna tell y'all to stay out of it. Like,
The
I'm gonna
streets-
stay in it.
The streets ain't for everybody. Get
No.
your grades up on God, bro. If you ain't born to this, if you don't gotta go that route,
don't
you don't need
Don't.
to, bro. You just being a poser to me. For
It
real.
just sucks, man. Because if they wanna portray you a certain way, if media wants to portray you a certain way, they'll get their way.
Man, and Nip just dropped his greatest album, bro.
Yeah, victory lap.
Like-
He went done.
That shit was crazy. Like every single song on that album was like a top tier song.
I feel like it was like the higher ups though who got bro away. 'cause
Absolutely.
they knew he was having too
He's too smart.
much momentum,
He was
too
coming out
much
with a documentary
inspiration.
too, exposing some
Dr.
shit.
Sebi.
Yeah, with Dr. Yup,
Yeah.
exactly,
Mhm.
exactly.
Shit, don't get no water power cars. Don't find a cure for. Don't do anything good for the fucking world.
Nah, don't.
Yeah,
Because it's gonna backfire.
Yeah, you'll get fucked.
Hey, and it's
You'll get
been that
killed.
way for decades, bro. There's no way around it at all.
No cap. I feel like, you feel me? God forbid. I feel like if I, you feel me, get the opportunity to be on a platform to where a lot of people can hear, I feel like, you know,
I'ma be on the same
I'ma take
shit.
it there. Yeah.
I-
They gonna try to come
keep
get
your
me.
Integrity.
I'm telling you, they gonna try to come get me. It's just myself. It's my code of self. I can't not put my people on or just put anybody on. If I get information, I set it free because that's just what I want to do to my people. Like
Yeah, set the
niggas be
community,
gatekeeping, bro. That shit weak. You better.
I'ma just honestly, I'll probably just like make a bunch of like footage when I get to that level,
Mhm.
abandon everyone, stay in a house in the middle of nowhere, and fucking set up a bunch of booby traps everywhere.
bro.
Try to
you-
kill me.
You gonna go like Tupac?
You
Dude.
look at bro. You
On
look at
God.
Yeah, he's still alive, bro. You look at Kevin Hart. Kevin Hart mentioned that like he was on the Joe Rogan podcast and he talked about how like
I
It's
fuck
like-
with Joe Rogan podcast.
bro, he was like he mentioned like he was questioning himself. He's like, how do these people who are so wealthy stay wealthy? Like how do they keep staying that way? And he was describing it as there's like a door, there's like a hidden door. It's like in front of you though, and it's like once you like get past that door, it's like wow, like it's like this is how they're doing it.
The
Like,
possibilities are endless.
well, I mean, clearly he can't get into detail of
Yeah.
what is going on,
Yeah.
but he's like, it's in front of everybody's face, like, or well, everybody in the industry, it's in front of their face, but it's just like this door that you have to find the key to, and then once you find it, it's like unlimited wealth. You'll be there forever,
Yeah,
And
I
it's-
believe that.
which is scary, bro. Honestly, if you think about it, bro, like
They do a lot of crazy shit.
how
to stay
far
on
it's
top.
come to where it's like push and shove to the top, push and shove, where not everybody wants to be for the community, and it's such a fucking disingenuous way of living life. Like I don't know
Absolutely.
how you could live your life like that, but
That money.
it's real. It's definitely real, man.
Money gets people
It's
here.
a crazy world, man. But shit, man. Well, it's been a pleasure having you on.
Absolutely,
I appreciate
man.
y'all. It's a blessing on God.
These conversations are great.
Mr.
We love
Booda.
them, man. You definitely are great to talk to. And
I appreciate that.
before we go, man, is there anything you want to promote? Is there anything you want to talk about before we go?
You already know the deal. Like I said before, music coming soon, some clothes coming soon. We're gonna have good stitching. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
Low boys in this mug. YT business up in the business.